It's time to live your life with no apologies. It's time to get on your grind, cause there ain't no other way. It's time to hustle. Lex hustle, Lex hustle, Lex hustle. You are now tuned into the Lex Hustle podcast, where every week we talk about following our dreams and living our best lives. My name is Lex Chappelle, and I'm your host, and this is episode 21. Pew, 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 pew. Yes, guys, how y'all doing out there? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing week. I can't believe January is basically gone. Like, wrap it up. It came and it went. That's why we cannot play. 2024 is at the door. All right. So I did take handy dandy notes. You know, I'm trying to get a little bit better. Yeah. So I took a little bit of notes. The affirmation this week is I am fearless. I believe in myself. I can achieve anything. Say it with me. I am fearless. I believe in myself. I can achieve anything. I am fearless. I believe in myself. I can achieve anything. What? I'm fearless. I believe in myself. I can achieve any. I'm fearless. I believe in myself. I can do anything. Ow. Yeah, that's a bop, actually. So make sure you recite that. Recite that to yourself daily. Again, it is I am fearless. I believe in myself and I can do anything. It reminds me of the Nas song, I know I can be what I want to be what I want to be. If y'all don't know that song, womp, womp, womp. Wait, I think I have a womp, womp. Hold on. No, not that one. Not that. Oh, not that. Not that. Womp, womp, womp. There it goes, guys. So I'm getting good with this. I still have to upload the sounds. But yeah, she's in there like smooth air. All right, guys. The book that I am reading. So I went to Five and Below with my little cousins. Love them. And first of all, kids are hilarious. Let me just say that, okay? They say the darnest things. And I used to think like these viral videos with parents like recording their children, I'm like, this is so staged. But being around kids and like I was just trying to record content, you know, for myself. And they just say the darnest things while I'm recording content. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, where did you get that from? Wait, why are you saying that? So I fully believe that, no, kids say the darnest things. It's a real thing. So while at Five and Below, I got some good books, okay? Shout out to Five and Below. I feel like I knew this, but I just haven't been in a while. I feel like I've gotten good books from Five and Below in the past, but I just haven't, you know, I forgot all about it. Anyway, I got the book, The ABCs of Self-Love. If you are watching on YouTube, I'm going to show you the cover. Yeah, that's the cover. It's such a cute book. Melody Godfred is the author. Of course, it was $5. The Self-Love Philosopher. So I haven't really gotten to the book that much, but I am on B, and B talks about boundaries. So I wanted to share this with you guys because to me it was just so good. All right, so it says boundaries are not what you say no to. They're about what you make space for. And then the book also has examples, and I'm going to read them to you guys if you don't mind. You don't mind. So the examples are: no engaging with negative or toxic people. I think that's great. A lot of us, and I see on social media sometimes like, oh, people say they changed, but they just haven't been triggered. And I feel like that's a part of your boundaries. Like, why would I continuously go around people that get me out of character or don't know how to respect me or give the same respect that I give to them? So yeah, I agree. No engagement with negative or toxic people. Just leave the situation or, you know, refrain from being around a certain type of crowd that gets you out of character. No saying yes purely out of obligation. And this is one for family primarily. Like, it's like, oh, that's your family, that's your blood. So then you get sucked into having to feel like you have to do for them just because they're your family. Like, you don't have to do anything. And I just always had the mindset that no one owes me anything. Like, of course, my mama pushed me out of her vajayjay, and my dad assisted in that. Hello. That's why I'm here, okay? We have me. But I don't think, like, okay, just because it's my mother or my father that they, you know, owe me the world. Like, I just operate in, like, gotta get out the mud. Like, that's just me. Like, I don't think that I'm entitled. You know what I mean? And I feel like some people they just feel entitled. Like, I'm older than you. I'm your elder. You have to do this for me. Or it's like, no, I don't. Pray to God that he gives you the answer, because he didn't give me the answers to help you right now. Especially if it is too much of you, if you're stretching yourself thin and it's taking you out of your way. And I'm heavy on, listen, don't say yes. Don't feel like you're obligated to do anything for anyone. Okay. No important conversations via text. Ooh, that's a good one too. Yeah. Face to face and conversations. I feel like over the past couple of years, like I've been really like, I would say passive aggressive. Like, you would know that I feel away, but I wouldn't address it head on. Whereas now it's just like, let's talk about it. Or I feel, and it's no, we're not being around the bush. Like, I'm just laying it all out on the table. This is how I feel. Can we get past it? Can we not? And I love that for me. Let's see if we can. Woo! Go legs, go legs, go legs, go big legs, see, ow, go big legs, see, ow. So I love that for me. I think it's also so freeing to be able to communicate how you feel, because it took me so long, guys, like to be able to, I wouldn't say communicate, but communicate effectively, you know, because I just used to like shut down and just be like, Urgh! Like, I'm so mad. And everybody will see that I'm upset and they're just like, okay, how do we get here? Like, everyone would be confused because I'm not communicating. So love that for me. Another one is no checking work emails after 7 p.m. That's more of like a work boundary. I think that's so good. Or it could be something like no social media after 7 p.m. I started, like, when I get up, don't check my phone. Like, go to the bathroom, and just like really be grateful that God gave you another day. So I try to do that. And instead of like, you know, when I get back to my bed or wherever I reside, getting tea, breakfast in the morning, I may pick up my phone, but I'm going to like the Bible app instead of opening up social media. If not, I did get another book from Five and Below. It's The Bible in 52 Weeks. Definitely recommend, guys. Take a trip to Five and Below. They have a great book selection, and I am somebody that loves books. I just feel like, how are you growing if you're not like feeding your soul? Like, you're not connected to the Bible. You're not, you know, reading things that can help you change your mindset or improving your mindset, and just literally nourishing your brain. Like, I just love it. So yeah, so it's kind of like a journal along. So instead of the Bible app, I probably would open that, because I feel like when I open a Bible app on my phone, it kind of gets me to opening other things, and then I drift off, and then next thing you know, I'm on Instagram. Next thing you know, I'm on Facebook. So I love that. And yes, to fun experiences with people I enjoy. Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. I feel like as of late, I just been doing things that feel good. And I've been doing for people without expecting anything in return. Like, just, if it's on my heart, I'm just doing it. I feel like, I don't know, I just been in a very carefree, happy space. I definitely have to pick from my self-care jar. I did make a self-care jar last year, but I haven't really done my due diligence of picking something from it every week. And it's just not things to do for myself. Like, oh, go take yourself a massage. But it's like, you know, paying for somebody's food behind you when you go buy yourself lunch. Or, you know, cash app a random family member $20. It's stuff like that, because I feel like a part of self-care too is not only taking for yourself, but also being a great person to others. So yeah, guys, I wanted to share that with you. Again, this is Self-Love, the ABCs of Self-Love. If you guys get the book, let me know. Again, I got this from Five and Below. I'm sure they may sell it on Amazon and other places, but I can't, guarantee you that's going to be $5. All right, so I'm just going to put that away. And the topic for this week is get your house in order. You better sing, Lex. Dun, dun, dun. Get your house in order. Yes, that is a topic for this week. And it's a timely topic, guys, because every year we say, this is my year. I feel it. Blase, blase, schmaze, schmaze. But you have to get your house in order. You have to prepare yourself for great things, okay? Because when you get it and God showers it down on you, you don't want to lose it all. All right. So you got to get prepared. So we have to get ourselves in order. And when I think about get ourselves in order, I instantly thought about the airplane and how on the airplane, it says, put your mask on first before you help others. I thought about this. And of course, some of us want to be everything to everyone. But like the self-care book says, is that if you're saying yes purely out of obligation, it's a no-go. So don't feel like you're obligated to do for others. I'm not even a mom, but I feel like moms do this all the time. It's just like, oh my God, take care of yourself, please. You're a better person when you take care of yourself first before you try to take care of others. And fathers, parents in general, people that just are giving in nature. So put your mask on first. And I definitely have been in a selfish season, and also I would say just like a quiet season. So that's what I think about what putting my mask on first is. I know that achieving my dreams will open doors for other people, but I have to do it for me first in order for it to open doors for other people. So put my mask on first. I mentioned it earlier. I can't believe it's the last week in January, which means there's only 2 more months of the quarter for us to get ourselves together. I think I shared this with you in a previous episode. I read the 12-week work week and how successful people look at getting their goals done in 12 weeks instead of a year. So you really should be focusing on getting all your stuff on your vision board done in the first quarter of the year. It's mind-blowing. I am literally focusing on getting the goals that I have on my vision board as I'm looking at it now, done in the first week. So I have fitness on there. I have, better friendships, other projects on there, and I'm focused on getting them. I've been in the gym lately. If you guys follow me on my personal Instagram, it's Lex Chappelle on IG, and you guys see me putting on my little waist trainer, and working on my fitness. I'm not playing. I also got a book. Shout out to Five and Below again. It's 28 Days Vegan, and on my vision board, it's definitely to get back to clean eating. And I have made a, baby step that, okay, if I'm not going to be 100% vegan, then at least 80% of the week I have to eat, vegan. So that's what I've honestly been working on. I also got these amazing containers from the TikTok shop that I also shared on my Instagram, and I'll share on the podcast at Lex Hustle Podcast on Instagram, from TikTok shop. TikTok shop been TikTok shopping. Okay. The discounts been discounting, and I love that for us. I got a lot of things on there. The budget planner on there, which we have to stop frivolous spending. Okay. Like we have to stop that in 2024. We don't just want to look rich. We want to what? We want to be rich, and we don't want to just look wealthy. We want to be wealthy. Okay. So we got to stop that. I got a budget planner, and it's amazing on TikTok shop. I'm going to link it too. It's also on Amazon. However, like I said, the discounts have been discounting on TikTok because it's a new thing and they want to, attract customers and etc. So we're going to take the bait. So I'm going to also share that on IG as well, which it basically breaks down each month. You break down your bills, how much you're bringing in, how much is going out, how much to savings, etc. And if you're like me, it really is an eye opener, because you're like, oh my gosh, did I really spend $300 on takeout? That's wild. Because I just be swiping away. You know what I need? I need the Dora Explorer swiper, no swiping person in my back pocket. Like, back pocket, I need you, like, there. So when I get to acting like spending money like a drug dealer, okay, it literally pops out and be like, swiper, no swiping, because I gotta stop swiping my cord. Yeah. I literally gave myself $20 for eating out. Tell me why. The next day, I spent $10 at Kava. Kava is my weakness. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. The braised lamb. Oh my gosh, it's like Mediterranean. It's so good. If you had never had it, the pita chips, like, be for real. If y'all never had it, it's CAVA. Look it up, find one near you. And then I get, okay guys, all right, just quick. I get the kids meal, right? Because you know we're trying to unbig our back here. Stay with me. But it's the best portion. They do not skimp. Chipotle can never, okay? Oh my gosh, I get the kids pita. My mouth is watering. With the chicken and the rice and the crazy feta sauce with the corn mixture. Oh my God. And then I also get feta cheese. And then I think it's tzatziki. Y'all know what sauce it is. I get that too. And then it comes with a side of pita chips. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. And then you get a drink. And usually I get the blueberry lemonade or the pineapple apple lemonade. And sometimes if I want to be fancy schmancy, I mix both of them. Oh, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. That's self-love right there. That getting yourself lunch from college, that's self-love. So yeah, now I don't even remember what I was talking about, because now I'm thinking about, yeah. So I gave myself $20, and it was the next day. I'm like, this is your first day of your new budget and you already spent $10. Yeah. But what I will say is that the budget planner is getting me in order and helping me to cut costs where it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I can cook. I know how to cook. Why are you eating out? Of course, it's because it's convenient, but that also attributes to you wanting to lose weight. And why you can't lose weight is because you're out here eating out all the time, you know? So you can complete 2 goals, save money and lose weight if you cook. Isn't that crazy? Like, 2 birds, 1 stone. Hello. So yeah, I also got the envelope binder or whatever. Yeah, you know how you do the cash envelopes and you delegate money and it's easier for you to save money? I bought that too, which is helping me, because once the cash is gone, it's gone. But yeah, I also still like to use my credit card simply because I'm a points girl, and the points that I rack up, it just makes sense. It's like I just use the cash from the envelope. I just have to remember to send it to my credit card company, or what I do is I upload it to whatever account I'm going to use, and then I pay the bill that way, and I just have to keep track of it. Yeah, it's annoying, but I mean, hey. So what else do we have here? I'm so happy with my notes. Check me out. So since we're on the first quarter, you just really have to evaluate what your goals are and, you know, commit to them. That's really what it is. And what I would say is, what is one goal that you like have to finish or have to complete before the quarter is done? Yeah, like you just have to complete, and put that at the top of your list and work on it every day. Things that are helping me, I mentioned the budget planner, reading, self-help podcasts like this one, and just always feeding your soul and your brain with things that make sense, that are about the bigger picture. And what I will say is, when I'm on social media, and I think this is a good thing as well, is social media goes off of algorithm and what your you're basically feeding yourself with. So when I do get on social media, I'm still seeing finance clips. I see a little sprinkle of dating in there. But what I'm trying to say is I see a lot of businessy clips and stuff like that. So it's not consumed a lot of with drama. You know, of course, a reality TV clip will sprinkle its way down my feed. But you can hit the three little dots and say not interested or etc. And seeing content like that, and then it will filter it for you. So that's also a good way. And then I think I talked about this previously too, is more so on Facebook, but also on Instagram, is following people that, are doing something with their life, that are inspiring. I am definitely going to start filtering through. I don't feel any more obligation to follow family members or people that I've known since high school or middle school or whatever if they're not doing anything, because I need to feed my soul with people that are making moves. I think that's so important. If you're talking about your baby daddy every day on Facebook and making statuses, this is not helping me. You gotta go. I gotta get rid of you. Or if you're just being negative. And it's cute, like, sharing a cute, funny meme every once in a while. But if you're down my timeline 24/7, cursing and just, you gotta go. So I would say do that. And journaling. And guys, actually, I have this amazing post that I came across that I've been using to journal, and I'm going to share with you guys, and I can share 5 entries with you, and we can start there. And yeah, so it's basically a 30-day manifestation challenge. It's TikTok's kind of, what is it? Pinterest. It's called Lemon. So I came across it on that platform. So it's a 30-day manifestation journal challenge. Day 1 is your goal for the next 30 days. That's a good one. Day 2, who are you 5 years from now? And that's good because when I did that vision board party with my family, we kind of did that exercise. But it's great to read it out, especially, oh my gosh, one thing that I love to do is I love to read my journals from like years ago. The growth. Day 3, what advice does future you have? Day 4, how does your intuition speak to you? Day 5, what would you do with an extra $50,000? Okay, so the 5 days, I'm going to give it to you now again. So grab your journal so you can journal, guys. Day 1, your goal for the next 30 days. Day 2, who are you 5 years from now? Day 3, what advice does future you have? Day 4, how does your intuition speak to you? And day 5, what would you do with an extra $50,000? Pew, 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 pew. Yes. So guys, definitely take that, save that, and journal. I would love to hear some of your entries. Maybe I'll do like an anonymous tip on the story on the Instagram, Lexa's Podcast story, where you can share some of your responses. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, my takeaways this week, I was watching Country Wayne was on the Club Shannon Shay Shay show, and he was just talking about how he doesn't pray for what he deserves, because if he's honest, he doesn't deserve the things that he has now. And I'm just like, oh, that is so good. That is so good. Of course, an affirmation is I deserve everything, of course, but he's basically saying that God blesses him with things that he doesn't deserve all the time. And if he just prayed for what he deserved, he would have less. So he says, don't, because basically we can't even imagine what God has in store for us. So I'm like, that is so good. It's so great. And that also had me thinking, I was reading the Bible this week. Well, I try to read it every day, okay, but reading it this week, and I was in Luke where God basically was like, Simon, you and your boys go out to the deepest part of the water and drop your nets and go get you some fish. And Simon was a little sassy, like, yeah, I know you're trying to help God, but we already did that, so ain't nothing gonna change, basically. Like, what's tea? And God's like, what I say. Like, go out there, see it happen. He like, all right, big fella, relax. I'm going to go out there. So they go out there, drop their nets. And when I tell you the Bible explains it. It was just so much more than Simon could even imagine. People, his friends, family, they had to help him with that. And then a couple verses down, or I would say a chapter later, I'm not sure, God or Jesus basically says how he goes up to Levi and is like, follow me. And Levi's like, okay. And that just really made me think about, like, what type of follower are you? Like, does God have to do works first before you believe in his ability to bless you or do the things for you? Or are you like Levi and you just do what he says because you know that he will come through? And I'm just like, oh, I'm guilty, child. I'm the Simon. I'll be like, Lord, if you just do this, but God, if you just do this, then and I'm like, man, I can't even lie. I am Simon. Shout out to the Levi's, though. Shout out to the Levi's that trust God and know that he going to make a move and don't doubt for a second. I'm definitely trying to get my faith like that. But I thought that was worth sharing. Like, what type of believer are you? And then there was a Millionaire Summit. And the takeaways from that I thought were worth sharing. There was a panel and all the people on the panel were millionaires. And the takeaway from that was they basically were saying, one, they all mentioned God, okay? Not the universe, not the wind, not the moon, not the sun, okay? G-O-D, the big one, okay? Not the little one. They all talked about basically getting connected to him and trusting him. And what I've been doing lately is I've been trusting my voice or, my intuition, and then also like really trying to hear God's voice. Like, so when I'm feeling something, it's like, okay, do this, do that. I act in it so I can figure out what's the voice, like, what's God's voice, what's my voice, like what makes sense. And y'all, like, literally, it's just, it's mind blowing. Like, it really is. Like, just going with my first thought, like, or wherever I feel like, okay, I feel strong about this. This is what I need to do. And the results are wild. Like, so I just ask God daily, like, Lord, give me the discernment. Allow me to, quiet my own voice and hear your voice. So when they talked about God, I thought about that is being connected to the vine and really trusting in yourself and God mostly to direct you the way you need to go. And they had to have that, because again, they mentioned the big G-O-D. Other one was focus on one thing. I know we all want to be the jack of all trades, and they basically say how important it is to focus on one thing. And a lot of people like to share like, oh, millionaires have 7 streams of income. Millionaires have 7 streams of income, but that's after they became a millionaire off of the one thing that they focused on. So you can even see this by like, rappers. Okay, they became successful as rappers, then they went into acting, or then they went into real estate, or etc. People are known for that one thing first, and then they move on to different things. So get in your mind of what you want to focus on this year and work on being a master at that before you try to do 30,000 different things. And that's probably why nothing's coming off or getting off the ground, because you're focused on too many things. And that was me, child. Like, you're trying to do too much. Sit down somewhere, focus on one thing, and watch everything else fall into place. So I want to share that. They also talked about delegating. Hello. And what I know, what I realized, and what I know for sure to be true is that true wealth is not money. Being rich is not money to me. Being rich and wealthy is having the ability to do whatever you want with your time. Time is something that is, oh my gosh, it's so crazy because there was something on Facebook and everyone was like, would you rather have time or money? And everybody was like, money, 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 money. And I'm just like, that's wild. Because if you have time, like time is something you can't get back. Like you just can't get back. I feel like it trumps money. But that's why we're working towards our goals. That's why we're becoming uber focused, because we want the ability to have the money to delegate other tasks so that we can have control over our time. Like I'm not going to be 21 again. I never could be 21 again. Isn't that crazy? Like I never will get that year back. But, working towards my goals and becoming wealthy, honey, and becoming rich, I would have the money to delegate to other people and to focus on, spending money on programs or services that I just don't want to do. That's true wealth. Like, if I don't want to do it, then I don't have to. I can literally be on the beach somewhere and enjoy this life, because life is short. It is. And I don't want to spend a majority of my life doing things that I don't want to do. Womp, womp, womp. Wait. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah. Who wants to do that? Not me. Not I, said the cat. All right. So that's basically what I had. I did do a little outline today. Let me know if you think that the episode went a little bit smoother, because I'm definitely going to work on doing that more often, or try to do that every episode so that I can kind of get my zhuzh. The challenge that I have for you guys before I go, and that's going to be every week now, is work towards your goal every day, at least one. Okay. So whatever your goal is, like right now, it's your girl is 210. Yeah, 210, maybe 212, but that's none of your business. 210, trying to get back to 175. Woo, talk about a journey. But I believe in God. I believe in God. Dun, dun, dun. I believe in God. Dun, dun. I believe in God. He's gonna do what he said. Take me to 175. Trust and obey. I know I will. There's no other way. I believe in God. That scale's gonna say 175 in the name of Jesus. Won't he do it? So anyway, so say for instance, that's the goal that I want to focus on. That means I'm going to be at the gym every day. I'm going to eat, well, not every day, but like 5 times a week. But working on that goal every day doesn't mean I have to be at the gym every day. It could mean, you're going to be eating healthy every day, but doing something every day that gets you closer to that one goal. So pick one goal right now. Get it in your mind. What is it? I didn't hear you. What goal are you going to be working on? Okay, cool. I'm rooting for you. Definitely make sure you work on that goal every day. So today is January 31st. Yeah. It's the last day of January. It has come and gone. Tomorrow is a new month. It's a new season. It's a new day. Come on, Lex. Fresh anointing. It's coming your way. That used to be my song. It's a season of and some the tea. I never know the words, but it's a new season. And I said it's a new season. That used to be my song. It's a new day. Fresh anointing. Not old, but fresh. Okay, not stale, but fresh anointing. Come on. Say it's a new season. Anyway, all right, focus. Today's January 31st. That means tomorrow is February 1st. So the whole month of February, and it's Black History Month. How you doing? Okay. Yeah. We're going to be focusing on our goals every single day of February. We're going to see the amazing improvement. And guess what? We're probably going to keep it going. Okay. Then we're going to figure out the next challenge that we have for us. But for the month of February, the challenge is every single day. Even the days you're just like, oh, I just can't do it. I'm so tired. You have to do it because, come on, like, it's a challenge. And you don't back down to no challenge, do you? I know you don't. So every single day you have to. And you're going to be obsessed. You're going to be obsessed because you're going to get so far ahead of your goal. You're going to either meet your goal or you're going to be almost there and you're not going to want to stop. Okay? Do you accept my challenge? I know you do. But guys, this has been another episode of the Lex Hustle Podcast. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. I love y'all for real, millionaires. And we are out until next time. It's always a pleasure.